It's 99.7 DJX.
It's already creepy.
What odd smell do you love? Did I make it creepy in that moment?
A little bit. Yes, a little bit.
So dude got busted because his kink is smelling other people's shoes. Like he was breaking onto properties to do that.
Yeah, it's all fine and dandy if you're smelling your own shoes.
Yeah, sure. So what odd smells do you love? Julie is all like mothballs. Reminds me of my grandma. Elizabeth says raw hamburger once it's been seasoned with pepper, garlic, seasoning, salt, and stuff like that.
Raw hamburger. Okay.
Raw hamburger. I get that. I
guess I'm just, I don't know if I've ever noticed the smell.
Well, you got to actually like cook a little bit to get that.
Okay.
Kelly.
Okay. I cook. I brown lots of hamburger, mostly turkey. We make like turkey tacos and stuff like that. But I do cook.
I got to shout out Kara because she says the smell of a Volkswagen because it smells like crayons. And that is hysterical because 100% she's accurate.
Really?
Yeah, that is something, especially when I had the Jetta, that my daughters, every single time they would get in, they'd be like, this smells like crayons.
Really?
This smells like crayons.
I drove one of those, like the newer VW Beetles for years.
You just didn't notice it?
I didn't notice it.
Yeah, it smells like crayons. Isn't that crazy?
Okay. Interesting.
I'm going to say for me, I love the smell of an old hardware store.
Okay, so you're right there with Nick. Nick said the same thing.
Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hardware stores. Right, for sure, yes.
Because all the tools.
Yeah. I mean, I go in, it doesn't matter. It could be...
like a metal smell of all the metal tools.
Yeah, it could be like an Oscar's hardware, like an older type or an Ace or a Lowe's or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I go in and I'm just like...
a mom and pop.
All right. Give it to me. Inject this into my nose.
Well, Kim says gasoline, which I know a lot of people...
Yeah, a lot of people are saying gasoline. Yeah, that's for sure.
My daughter says that. She likes gasoline.
Yeah, Lee says diesel fumes. So that's kind of the same. Like when you're behind a truck and they rev their engine. That's what she's saying.
Oh,
that's kind of interesting because we did get a message from CJ that says, hey, I love when you get behind a Greyhound bus. Kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Jessica says a bookstore. Mixture of smells of coffee and new books. All right, I get that.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, odd smells you love.
Is anybody saying like a coffee store, a coffee shop?
Yeah, those are good.
A lot of people like the smell of coffee beans, even if they're not like a coffee drinker.
Yeah, like the roasting of coffee beans. Yeah, that's
and then they
really
give
good.
you like if you're in a store and you're shopping for perfume, a lot of times they have coffee beans for you to like clear your palate.
It's a
in
palate
between
cleanser.
smelling perfumes.
Yeah, 100%. Doug says new video game smell. Make me a candle that smells like that.
Okay.
New video game. All right.
I guess I've never
Paul
smelled
says,
a video
don't
game.
judge me, but my own farts. There it is.
Of course. I was waiting for someone to say that. Waiting for someone.
Scarlett says baby spit up. Okay.
Baby spit. Now, there's lots of baby smells that are great, but spit up is not one of them.
Well.
No. Oh, no.
I mean, does it, but it's almost
it's
like
vile.
It's pure.
No, ew. Then you could say their poop is pure.
No,
are you going to
that's
sit there
different.
and say I love to smell a dirty diaper?
No, I don't. No, that's
No.
different. That's different.
No,
That's
I
different.
remember distinctly every time they would spit up on the little towel that you sling over your shoulder, and I was like, oh.
Laura says the smell coming from an open door of a nail salon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she says
that's strong. That always gave me a headache.
Yeah, well, she said couldn't stand having to be in there, but a strong chemical blast to the nostrils is nice. That's kind of funny because every time my daughter Zoe comes to the radio station, she's like, she thinks our building has one of the top 5 best smells that she has. She's like, it's that initial hit right when you walk in. And it's so funny because when she comes in, she's like...
Well, it is a stark contrast to where we spent about 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Stark contrast.
Yeah, I mean, that had its own, we'll say, character.
Historic. We'll call it historic.
Missy said new Barbie dolls reminds me of Christmas as a kid. Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Smell of the plastic dolls.
Yeah, Natalie says the smell of my corgi.
Oh.
It just smells like her and sunshine. Smells so good and comforting.
Puppy smells have unique.
Or just dog smells. I mean,
yes.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Sometimes dog smells smell like dog.
Well,
and it's
puppy breath. A lot of people enjoy puppy breath. The puppy breath has a really unique smell.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes. I know a lot of people are just like, I love that puppy breath, which I was never a super big fan.
You were never a big fan of puppy breath?
Yeah, but sometimes like puppy smells are
Megan
nice.
says, my birds.
Birds.
And she says, I feel only bird people would actually get this.
Yes,
LOL.
I would agree.
I will agree. Only bird people would get that because I don't.
Yes. Oh, Heather. Leather. Heather loves leather. Heather leather.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that. For sure.
Probably sitting there smelling a boot or
Yeah.
a belt.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, good chat.
Oh, paper hot off the printer.
Oh,
Smells
yeah.
amazing.
I do like that. Yeah. And Ron says burnt rubber after a drift or a burnout. Giddy up.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like he's doing some stuff maybe the police would like to talk to you about there.
Donuts in the parking lot. Let's do it.
Right. As long as
Burn
it's in
some
the
rubber.
As long as it's in the parking lot and not on the Waterson, I think we're all right.
Exactly.
All right. So good stuff. If you want to chat or chime in at Ben and Kelly Show on Facebook,